What's up, guys? HockeyDude1940 here. We are back with another episode of our NHL 15 BGM mode with the New York Islanders, and I know this isn't the GM mode, and that's only because, for whatever, I don't know what happened, but for whatever reason, the first, minute and 15 seconds of the video got cut off. I don't know why, but, yeah, so I guess I'll just repeat myself. In the last video, we went through the draft, the re-sign stage, and then the free agency, and the biggest player in free agency was Dmitry Kulikov, and I asked you guys what you thought we should do, whether we should sign him and, sign him to, a deal and try to win the Stanley Cup with him, bolster our defense, or if we should pass on him and use that $15 million in cap space and try to head into the next season with the same team, and at the end of the year, have enough money to sign all of the upcoming UFAs and RFAs. And you guys were saying, for the most part, to sign him to a 2-year deal and trade him at the draft after 1 year, which I think is excellent, because it's realistic. We're not signing him just to trade him. We're signing him with to attempt to win the Stanley Cup, and if we don't, then we can trade him at the draft for a potential, top 10 draft pick. So that's pretty good. That's a great idea. So yeah, it's definitely what we're going to do, and that's what it's going to cut to right after this. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. 2 years. Let's see if that works. 7.75. I think that's definitely a movable contract. His trade value might be hurting because of that. The cap being up there, but we'll see. So let's simulate up a few days. I think we offered other guys contracts in the last episode as well, like Zach Smith and them. So we'll see if they accept. Okay, Brendan Johnston. Okay, he was a 4-star goalie, so he accepted our offer. That's good. Alright, let's see if Zach Smith and Kulikov signed. Okay, Zach Smith, he signed. There we go. And now, Dmitry Kulikov, what's going to happen? The big fish in free agency. Yes, okay, we got him, boys. I was extremely happy to accept your offer. There we go. So Dmitry Kulikov is a member of the New York Islanders. We still have $4.4 million left in cap space. So let's simulate up to next year. And we'll check out the team. And we'll get some simulating done. So yeah, it's a pretty good signing. I mean, what's our defense look like now? Ekblad, what's our top 4? I mean, Ekblad, Reinhart, I think it is, Ekman Larson, Boychuk gets moved down now. But we could possibly trade Boychuk, but I did say I wanted to go into the next season with a pretty similar team. And Boychuk was a big part of our team. Ooh, we got some decisions to make. I mean, Boychuk, possible trading asset. Trade him for maybe a first-round pick if we can get one. I wouldn't imagine by year 4 the draft is too deep. Alright, so still 4.4 million cap space. Wow, look at that. Average age 26.3. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, I can't wait to see how good our rookies got. Guys like DeFoley, Goudreau. I mean, they're not really rookies, but you know what I mean. Griffin Reinhart. Aaron Ekblad is still real young. I can't wait to see what kind of jumps they got. John Gibson, I think, is still young. So it'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting. I definitely think we're going to be Cup contenders this year for sure. I mean, we went from not making the playoffs to making the Stanley Cup final. 1 goal away. 1 goal away. I can't believe we missed it. But that's fine. It's fine, because now we're even bigger, even better. We added Dmitry Kulikov to bolster our defense. Alright, so let's check out this team. Alright, switch over. Switch over. I want to see how good my players got. Come on. Come on. Alright. I wanted to take a moment to thank you for signing up to the GM of the New York Islanders for another 5 years. We are glad you chose to stick with us, but don't think we'll be taking it easy on you. We're expecting 40 wins. I think I can get 40 wins. We got 48 last year, so I think I can do it. Alright, so let's look at the contracts, see how good our rookies got. Right, so overall, so Tavares 92, Dmitry Kulikov, wow, he actually got a jump. He actually jumped from 88 to 89, so he got even better. Yeah, actually, I think his defensive category got a little bit better. Defensive awareness, I think, actually went down a little bit. Wasn't it 88 before? I know his shot blocking went up. But he's still a great player. Yeah, Dmitry Kulikov. I mean, he's a top 2 defenseman now. He's better than all of our other defensemen. All right, let's go by position here. So Tavares. All right, so Barkov stuck it at 87. Still not bad. He's still 22 years old. He's still got pretty good base stats. It's pretty much just his defensive category that's not good enough, which really holds him down. But shooting, puck skills, skating, physical, those are pretty good. Senses isn't bad. So I still like Barkov as our top-line winger. Ryan Strome, our second-line center. He's now 86 overall. Good shooting category, good puck skills. 88 for hand-eye, that's pretty good. 90 for puck control. Defensive category, he's got 86 defensive awareness, that's pretty good. 88 offensive awareness. Alright, so Ryan Strome. Still a very good player. Casey Cizikas, 85 overall. Wasn't he 83 last year? Wow, so he got really good. Wow, look at that. 88 defensive awareness, 90 shot blocking, 86 stick checking with 81 face-offs. Wow. Casey Cizikas. Unbelievable. That's an amazing defensive category. This guy's going to be a great penalty killer. Good thing we didn't trade this guy. Well, I guess he did get 26 points last year. Plus 10. Yeah, Casey Cizikas. That's really good. I mean, he's a second liner now, pretty much. Zach Smith, 83. We know what he's like. Brock Nelson looks like he's stuck in an 82, but that's fine. Boyd Gordon, 3-star potential. He can still get it done. 82 overall. And that's just our centers. Left wingers, Johnny Gaudreau went up to an 86. I think he was an 85 last year. Yeah, shooting category is still outstanding. Same with puck skills. Puck skills is incredible. Senses, 95 offensive awareness. I mean, he even has 84 defensive awareness. I mean, his shot blocking and his stick checking aren't the best. His physical really drags him down. But, I mean, this guy doesn't have much of a defensive or a physical category, and he's still 86 overall. So, Johnny Gaudreau, he's going to get a lot of points for us. Matt Bolesky, I'm not sure if he's actually going to play on the team. I'm not sure if we have a spot open, because I know we signed him for depth last year. Maybe he'll get a spot. Toto Foley stuck at 87, but that's still fine. Great puck skills and shooting. He did great for us last season, 78 points, and in the playoffs he got 21 in 24 games. So Toffoli did great. Wayne Simmons, 87 overall. We know what he's all about. Kyle Clutterbuck, 82. Now defense. This is where we really shine. This is where we really, really shine. Look at this. Look at all these defensemen. So Kulikov, 89, we saw his stats. Man, Ekman Larson, he's such an up and down player. Wasn't he like 88 overall or something at one point for us? He keeps jumping from 86 to 87 back up and down, and I don't know why he keeps jumping. I mean, his stats are pretty much the same. They're pretty consistent. I guess his points did kind of drop off. I mean, he went from 80 points down to 56, so I guess there was kind of a drop there. Plus 38 to minus 2, so I guess there's a minor drop in overall. But still, I mean, he's still a 50-plus point defenseman. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, 11 points in 24 games in the playoffs. Griffin Reinhart, 85 overall. That's fantastic. So great second-line defenseman. 87 defensive awareness, 85 offensive awareness. Good skating. Decent shooting category. So, yeah, Griffin Reinhart. Second liner, Johnny Boychuk, 83. So he could still get it done. I still really like that defensive category. And he still actually has 3.5-star potential. So, yeah, Boychuk is definitely a guy that we traded this year's draft as well. Boychuk and Kulikov are two guys that we traded the draft. Not right now. Not at the deadline either. Calvin DeHaan, and this guy's our third-line defenseman. I actually wouldn't mind playing this guy in the second line, just because I don't want to stunt his growth or anything, but it seems like he's sticking at a 83. Travis Hamonic, a perfect third-line defender for us. Look at that defensive category. 87, 88, 87. Fantastic. 80 poise. Good skating, good physical category. Yeah, man, our defense is just stacked. Yeah, that's our 6th defenseman right there. And then we have Donovan and Hickey. Two guys. Actually, Donovan is a UFA at the end of this year. I don't know if we'd be able to sign him. I don't think we'll have a spot for him. He's a great defenseman. the third line, but I don't know if I'll have enough space for him. I completely forgot about Aaron Ekblad. Aaron Ekblad, 89 overall. We have so many defensemen, man. Aaron Ekblad, 89. How can I forget about Ekblad? 89 overall, man. That's amazing. That's incredible. Look at that defensive category. 86 defensive awareness, 94 shot blocking, 92 stick checking, 5-star physical category, 97 strength, 89 body checking, 5-star skating category. He's got a huge shot, pretty good puck skills, 89 offensive awareness. This guy's an absolute beast. He could be 90 overall by the end of next year. Yeah, man, Aaron Ekblad. How can I forget about him? I know even though we did have a lot of defensemen, I knew we were missing somebody. And Ekblad, oh my god. So Ekblad and Kulikov are definitely going to be our top two. I mean, Ekman Larson, he might be bumped down to the second line. I almost said Yuri Kapitanov. Oleg Kapitanov is actually 84 overall now. Yeah, his defensive category actually got a lot better over the offseason. 86 defensive awareness, 90 shot blocking, 85 stick checking. Pretty good shot. Pretty good puck skills. Yeah, good offensive awareness. It's just physical where he's brought down. Oleg Kapitanov might actually be better than Dahan. Yeah, we'll have to look at that. We'll definitely have to look at that. Goalies, these guys are all just potential guys. But main roster, there he is, John Gibson, back for another year. 89 overall, 5-star at every category. Well, athletic is 4.5, but 5-star reflexes category, that's where he really shines. Yeah, man, John Gibson, unbelievable. This guy was incredible for us last year in the playoffs. Big reason why we made it to where we did. Alright, I actually forgot to check in the system for overall. Alright, so Michael Dalcal, I keep forgetting about this guy, that he's in the system, but this guy's still he's still growing. He's already got a pretty good shot, good puck skills. He's still getting better in the defensive and physical categories. This guy's going to be a stud in a few years. Once he hits like 23, 24, he's going to be a mid-80s to high-80s player. So we're still waiting on Dahan to get a lot better. Dakota Conroy is already 77 overall, 23 years old. When did we draft him? We drafted him in 2015, the second round, so year one draft. But yeah, he's still getting better. His defensive category isn't the greatest. But he's still got a few years of getting better. Pollock, still 3.5-star, only 21 years old. Josh Hosang, still only 21. He's still got the potential. All these guys, Simmons, Kirkland, Poli, Lemieux, Hayden, all these guys still got the potential. These two guys with the Red Stars. This guy, Cabarosale, I don't know, but he's still got the potential. Alright, so, yes, our team is just looking amazing right now. So let's go to roster moves. And this is going to be a tough decision. We might have to make a trade right now, just because I think we have too many players. Alright, so forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we have 12 forwards. That's good. We only have one fourth liner. Everyone else is a third liner or better, so that's pretty good. Now defense. This is where we are huge. Let's bring up Ekblad for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 defensemen on the roster. Let's get rid of Hickey and Donovan. Now this is the decision we have to make. I do want to play Kapitanov, because he's listed as a top 6. But Calvin DeHaan, to me, kind of falls off. Even though he does have a good defensive category. Oh, man, he's really not bad. I don't want to give up any of these guys. They're all good. No, man, he got 30 points for us last season. This guy's been consistent. We can't get rid of Calvin DeHaan. I can't get rid of Hamonic. You know what? I think Boychuk might have to go right now. I know he has a great... man, this is tough. All these guys are so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, we have too many. I have to get rid of 2 of these guys. I don't want to get rid of a single one of them. Wow, look at that. Griffin Reinhart. He's 85 overall, but he's still only listed as a top 6. That's interesting. Very interesting. But Boychuk at an 83 is a top 4. I guess it just has to do with individual stats. I guess maybe his shooting or puck. I don't know. Overall, he's a top 4, but it's listing him as a top 6. I really don't want to send any of these guys down to the minors. Man. Man, this is tough. Because if we're going to trade Kulikov, then... Yeah, because you know what? We're going to trade Kulikov and Boychuk at the end of this year. So, most likely. So, I'm going to need guys like DeHaan and Hamonic to replace them anyway. So, yeah, we got to hang on to that. How is... Wait, hold on. Like, how are Kulikov and Ekblad at 89 overall not listed as a top 2? That amazes me. So, yeah, I think we might go in with 8 defensemen. I might have to scratch them. Because I don't want to play them in the minors. I think scratching them is better than sitting them in the minors. To be honest. Man, we have so many defensemen. It's a good problem, though. It's a good problem. It's not an issue for us. But I just want to check out their trade values, especially Kulikov's with his big contract. Yeah, Kulikov, look at that trade value. It's like halfway. Or a little over halfway. It's like 55%. That's pretty good. Let's look at our defensemen. Alright, Reinhardt. Boychuk doesn't have bad trade value either. DeHaan. We still have these guys like Osipov, Davis, Hayden, these guys as well. Yeah, so I'm going to hang on to all of our defensemen for now. I don't think we have to make a trade. Is there anything else we need to do? I don't think so. Let's just do jersey numbers, because I know sometimes that switches it up on us. Alright, so the captain, yep, Tavares, Ekman-Larsson, and Simmons. Alright, let's just make sure the numbers are okay. Ekblad, number 6. I forget what he is. Is he number 5? Yeah, he's number 5, isn't he? Pretty sure he's number 5, but it's retired. So, yeah. I'm sure he's number 5. Yeah, he's number 5. If I'm wrong, I feel like such an idiot, but... where's, Griffin Reinhardt, number 8. That's fine, I guess. Strome, 18. Toffoli... Wait, who was I thinking of? Or, where's Kulikov? Kulikov, 7. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know why it takes so much time to do that. It doesn't matter. We never see the numbers anyway. Unless we win the Stanley Cup, but... Alright, our team... If we don't win the Presidents, I'm going to be disappointed. We have such a good team. We have an elite goaltender. We have an insane top 4 defense. We have an amazing top 6 with great bottom 6 as well. I mean, our team is just... Every single line is just amazing. Alright, so... Best lines... first line, we're going to go with the same as last year, Gaudreau, Tavares, and Barkov. Second line, Simmons, Strome, and Toffoli. I'm pretty sure that's what we went. Or no, or did we go like this? Yeah, I think this is what we did. Yeah, this is what we did. Barkov, Tavares, Toffoli, Gaudreau, Strome, Simmons, Bolesky, Cizikas, Clutterbuck, Nelson, Smith, Gordon. Now, we don't have any extra forwards, do we? No, we do not. Okay, so this is how it is. So, taking the face-offs, yeah, Cizikas is good in the face-offs, yep. Man, Cizikas, he's 85 overall. I don't play him on the top 6. I don't want an 85 overall, because I know he's going to drop if we play him on the third line, but whatever. 83, man, Zach Smith is so good in the defensive category. 83 for face-off, 88 for face-off. Yeah, Boyd Gordon's got to take the face-offs. Nelson over here. Nelson goes on the second line. I actually want to play Smith above Clutterbuck. Yeah, Clutterbuck is good, but he's not as good as Zach Smith. Defense, Kulikov and Ekblad, that is filthy. The old Panthers reunited. Ekman-Larsson and Boychuk, DeHaan, and Reinhardt. So that's how it's saying to go. Yeah, it's saying to put Boychuk above Reinhardt. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want to do that because Reinhardt still has the potential. Yeah, I want to play Reinhardt on the top 4. DeHaan and Boychuk, yeah. Man, but that's the thing. I don't want to sit Kapitanov and Hamonic. I don't want to sit them. I want to use these guys because Hamonic has an amazing defensive category. And then Kapitanov is one of our young guns, so he could use a year in the NHL to get even better. He's already really good. Yeah, I think we got to trade Boychuk right now. I can't have Boychuk holding us back. from using one of these players. Boy, I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna make that trade right now. We gotta trade Johnny Boychuk, just because. No, you know what? No, I'm not gonna trade him. I'm not gonna trade him. Forget that. I'll just sit him. Yeah, I'll sit him because I don't think he'll get worse until the off season anyway. So I don't think he'll be worse at the draft. So I think we can trade him before he does drop if he does. And if we're not doing so well in the playoffs, we could bring him in. So Travis Hamonic, I definitely want to get in there. And now, do we want DeHaan or Hamonic? No, I mean DeHaan or Kapitanov. I mean, defensive awareness, Kapitanov's better. Hand-eye, Kapitanov is better. Offensive awareness, Kapitanov is better. Passing, they're the same. Puck control, Kapitanov's better. Shot blocking, Kapitanov is better. Shot, Kapitanov is better. Speed, Kapitanov is better. Stick checking, they're the same. Strength, Kapitanov's a little better. Yeah, Kapitanov, we just went through everything. Calvin DeHaan was not better than Kapitanov in any category. See, at DeHaan, I'm sorry, he has the 4-star potential, I know. He's 26. We could stunt his growth a little bit here, but we got to play Kapitanov. He's a young gun, and we got to play Kapitanov. I'm tempted to play him on the top 4, but I'm not going to do that. I'll play him with Hamonic on the third line. Power play, Gaudreau, Tavares, Simmons, Kulikov, Reinhart. So it's saying not to go with... Nah, I'm going to go with Kapitanov. I'll give Kapitanov some power play time because he's got that. He's got mid-80s for shots, and Reinhart has good power, but he doesn't have good accuracy. So, Tavares, I want to put Barkov on that top line. Tavares, yeah, that looks fine. Tavares, Gaudreau, Ekman-Larsson, Kulikov, Ekblad, Reinhart, Simmons. Yep. Or no, I'll go with Kapitanov, that's right. Kapitanov. There you go. Penalty kill. Defense will go with Ekblad up there. And Hamonic. 3-man penalty kill. Ekblad move up, and then Travis Hamonic. Get Hamonic some playing time. 4-on-4 lines. This spot goes to Reinhart. And then this is Kapitanov and Hamonic. Extra attacker, Tavares and Gaudreau. Get us some goals, and then obviously goaltender Gibson. And yep, that looks good. Alright, so that is our team. And then in the minors, Del Call, Pollock, Ho-Sang, Kirkland, Keeley, Simmons, Lemieux, Dakota Connor. I want to get Conroy some time. Courtnall, yep, that looks good. Is anybody scratched that we need up there? We can get this guy in there, yeah. Magar, and this guy as well. So that's 2 spots that we have to take up. Courtnall and Poyle. Can we get rid of those guys? Where are they? Courtnall, yeah, we can scratch you. What was this Poyle guy? Poyle, whatever his name is. No, we can get rid of the stretch guy. Is he actually out there? Yes, he is. Yes, yeah, we can replace the stretch guy. This guy in there. Where'd he go? He's over here. Wait, how did that take up... Oh, how did that take up 2 spots? We only scratched 2 guys, didn't we? Courtnall. Put this guy in there. How do we have too many spots? Or not enough, that's weird. Hayden, Tuber, we're not missing any defensemen, right? No, okay, good. Power play, that should all be fine. But why is this guy... We have enough dressed skaters. Oh man, I hate this, where it's telling me I don't have enough, but I know I do. Line Cal. Who's missing? Kirkland, Lemieux, Poyle. Oh, this guy. I thought I scratched him. What? I guess I didn't. Alright, so yep, that's good for the AHL. Penalty kill. Whatever, we'll just put, Del Call. Why not? I know he's already on there, okay. We'll put Hosang. Is he on there? No, he's not. Okay, good. Penalty kill, 4-on-4 lines. We'll put Conroy. Unless he's already out there. No, he's not. Okay, good. Extra attacker, the 2 defensemen, that's fine. Goaltender. Was this guy the potential guy? No, he wasn't. Well, he's still got decent potential, but I want the, this Johnston guy to get in there. There you go, because I want to get him some time. Maximum 2 goalies. Oh, yeah, I didn't scratch this guy. There you go. There we go. Alright, so we edited all the lines, finally. It took long enough. So GM Tracker, did we get any more points? Not enough to do anything else. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did everything, so let's simulate up here. And we'll go through a month simulation. Scout assignment. Alright, this might actually be good to do because if we trade Kulikov, we might get a decent pick this year. Ooh, this Ozelinch guy. Top 5. Alright, let's see about that. Alright, so let's simulate up. Looks like we got a home and home against Pittsburgh to start the season. Alright, I can't wait to start the simulation, man. We have such a good team. You know, I feel like we're such a good offensive team. We could definitely score some goals. I definitely feel like we can keep the puck out of the net very easily. Because we have many good defensive forwards. And many good goal-scoring players like, you know, Kapitanov on defense and Kulikov and Ekblad. Those guys can score. Ekman Larson can score goals. You look at our top 6. I mean, Gaudreau, Tavares, Toffoli, Barkov, Strome, all these guys can score goals. Even Simmons can get 30 goals for us. We have such a good team on both ends of the ice as well. And then obviously the elite goaltender and John Gibson. I mean, there's nothing that we need. You know, this is the one time where our team, we don't need anything. You know, everything is perfectly in place. You know, there's nothing better we can do. I mean, you guys even saw it. We have literally too good of a team. I didn't have enough. You know, I don't have enough spots to hold all of our good defensemen. Alright, so we went 6-1 in the preseason. Not that it matters too much. Ryan Strome had 10 points in 7 games. Pretty good. Plus 8. But now this is where it matters. The regular season. And you might not find guys like Tavares having 100-point seasons, stuff like that, just because now we have like 3 or 4 lines that can get points as well as our defense. So unless we score like 10 goals a game, the points are going to be pretty well spread out between all of our lines, offense and defense. So let's do a real-time simulation for the first game of the season. Alright, so first period. Ooh, nothing. We got 16 shots on goal. Second period. Ooh, 1-0 Pittsburgh. Kapanen. Alright, so we're starting to see some new names. We're out shooting them, though, so I'm pretty surprised we haven't scored yet. And, wow. I said we'd be a great goal-scoring team, and we got shut out on the first game of the season. Well, it was Pittsburgh. I mean, I guess Fleury is still kicking. And, I guess their defense is pretty good. But, let's score some goals on them in Game 2, shall we? Wow, I talked this up so much. And then we don't score a single goal. Wow. Alright, well. Let's try to do better in this one. Oh, they had lots in the net. I don't even know who that guy is. Alright, simulate. So now we're on the road. Hopefully we can win this one. First period. Man, Spalling, second period. Ooh, not good. Barkov. Oh my god, okay. So Pittsburgh's got our number. You know, they're upset after what we did to them last year in the playoffs. But that's alright. It's one team. I'm not going to make any line changes just because Pittsburgh got the better of us in the first week of the season. It's only the first couple of games. Alright, let's simulate the rest of the month. And actually we'll simulate about halfway through November as well. So we'll get a good grasp of how good we are this season. But But yeah, those were pretty bad games right there. We got outshot 5-1 in 2 games back to back. Not good, not good. All right, draft class. Good year for rookies. That's good. That's good. We got some. We got a couple trading assets. Look at Galchenyuk. He's probably amazing by this point. See, there we go. A 6-1 win. That's more like it. That's more like it, boys. We got the Capitals. 4-2 win. See that? We got 10 goals in 2 games. We just had to warm up a little bit. Pittsburgh just got the better of us. And now we're scoring plenty. Oh, look at Zach Smith. 3 goals in 4 games. Cizikas, man, that fourth line is lighting it up. See what I'm saying about the top guys maybe not getting as many points as you'd think? It's because the third and fourth line can get goals now. And they're scoring goals. Right, scouting assignment. I definitely want to draft a forward. We have plenty of defense. We have plenty of forwards as well. Now that I think about it, we don't need a draft pick, but still. You can never go wrong. Oh, look at that, another Heatley. And a Messier. Oh, man, I want Messier. Oh, man. Who is this? Can I click on it? Yes, I can. Cameron Messier. Yeah, I want to get this guy. 6'2" center. Canada. Yeah, we got to pick that guy. I don't care if he's listed top 10, 5th round pick. And a Bathgate. Oh, my God. It's all the Ranger legends. And Heatley, the All-Star. Yeah. The WHL, they're stacked this year. Alright, so let's simulate till the end of November, and then we'll call it an episode. We'll check out the stats and all that kind of stuff. This is going to be a long episode, but, who knows when the next one will be, just because it is currently Saturday night. Probably upload an episode Monday afternoon as well. Just because I'll be able to record tomorrow night. But I'm not sure, anything can happen during the school week. It all depends on how much work I have to do and if I have time. Because, recording, it takes a while. All the stuff, all the series, Hockey Ultimate Team, if I do an online game, that's 20 minutes. If I do GM mode, like you guys are seeing, that's another 35, 40 minutes. If I do Live the Life, that's another half an hour. You're at about, at about an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 40 minutes so far. Let's Talk NHL, that's another 10 minutes or so. I've had some other videos that I've been experimenting with. That takes another couple hours. So, it all adds up very quickly. Some nights I'm sitting down here recording for 4 to 5 hours and editing and all that kind of stuff, which is, pretty insane. And during the school week, I just don't have that kind of time. Most days I come home and I take a nap. I'll get home around 3 o'clock, sleep till 4:30 or 5, and then have dinner, and then do whatever do any homework that I have, which that could take an hour or 2 depending on how much. Or any tests I might have coming up. And then by that point, it's 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock or whatever, and if there's or 9 o'clock, and if there's a Ranger game on, I'd like to watch that. And then before you know it, it's 10, 10:30, 11, and at that point, obviously, I can't sit there for 4 hours and record all my series, so that's why during the week, videos might be a little scarce, is only because I just don't have a lot of time. I'll try, I really will. If I don't upload, it's not because I don't want to, or because I'm just ignoring YouTube. It's just because I just don't have enough time. I was getting out 4 or 5 videos a day during the winter break just because I didn't have school. It was 2 weeks without anything. So now that it's that's done, it's time is being taken up by other things as my heat kicks on. Man, that is so loud. I can't wait till the spring. It's so loud, especially when I'm recording. It's so annoying because it just feels like I'm yelling over it. It gets really annoying. But how about our team? 11-7, not too bad, but not the greatest either. All right, there's a win against Anaheim. That's good. Wow, look at Tavares, 12 goals already. That's good. How about Rick Nash, man? He got his 26th goal tonight against the Sharks. It was an empty netter, but it was a pretty good empty netter. He was battling like two Sharks, and another one was like flat across the ice trying to block the shot. He buried it. St. Louis got another goal. Zuccarello got robbed. If you guys saw the highlights of that game, or if you saw the game where Matt Zuccarello was right, he shot the puck. It was right on the line, and Niemi made the glove save. And they reviewed it, and it actually took them a while. It took them like 5 minutes to review the play. If you guys saw that, it was definitely a goal. You could clearly see from the angles that they showed. It comes down to, like, do you really have to see the puck itself? Like, common sense, the puck was in the net. Almost his entire glove was over the line, and the puck was in the very back of his glove. So it was definitely completely across the line. They actually showed one camera angle where it was like head on, sort of, and you could see his glove blow back, and you could see the puck in the back of the glove completely over the line. It was such an obvious goal. I could not believe they turned it. Turned it around and said no goal. That definitely should have been a goal. Zuccarello got robbed. Not robbed as in Niemi made a great save. He got robbed by the guys at Toronto. They just don't like the Rangers, man. They didn't want them to win that game. GM Tracker, nope, not ready yet. Alright, so let's check out the stats. Yeah, it's going to be a long episode. Alright, so the player stats so far. I expect our top two centers to be up there. Alright, so Tyler Toffoli, 25 points. John Tavares, 23. Strome, 21. And Barkov, 20. So 4 of our best forwards are all close to point per game. Simmons, 17. Ekman Larson, 16. Kulikov, 14. Ekblad, 12. Goudreau, only 12. Wow, so he's only on pace for like a 40-point season. That's not very good. They're all minuses as well. That's interesting. So we're giving up a lot of goals, it seems like. Kapitanov, 12. Yes, we're getting a lot of goals, though. I mean, our depth is really getting some points. I mean, these guys, like Clutterbuck is on pace for what? Like 30 points or something? 20? Yeah, about 30. Reinhardt only 2 points in that second line. He's a plus player, though, so that's good to see. Alright. Goaltenders. Alright, so Gibson, wow. He's 9-9-0. That's not very good. 89, yeah. Man, so Kevin Poulin has really kept us in it this year. He's 4-1. Good job, Kevin Poulin. Yeah, man, Kevin Poulin is, he's been the better goalie, really, so far. John Gibson, 9-9. That's not good. Yeah, so our team, they seem to be struggling a little bit for whatever reason. We just don't seem to have it. Our top players are all minuses. Our goaltending isn't really the greatest. We just lost 3 in a row, so that's not good. We lost a few games there. I mean, there are those occasional wins. I mean, look at this: 4-2, 7-3, 6-4, 8-5. We do have those games where we just go on a tear, but. I mean, 5-2. Yeah, we're kind of up and down right now. We could check this individual stuff. Team standings. All right, so not that it matters this early on, but we are 10th in the East. But then again, we are only what? Yeah, we're only a few points out of first. I mean, we're only 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, we're only like what, 9 points out of first place. So yeah, we're about 9. So it doesn't really matter right now, the standings, but what does matter is this stuff. Goals for per game, we are 3rd, so we're definitely scoring a lot of goals, but goals against per game, we're 25th. So yeah, we do give up a lot of goals, but we score a lot of goals to make up for that. Power play percentage, we're 4th. Penalty kill, 28th, which I really don't understand, but what are you going to do? Home away record, yes, we're definitely better on the road, which is kind of odd. We're 4-5-1 in our last 10, so that's not very good either. So yeah, we're kind of up and down right now, but it is only the first month of the season that we just simulate, or first 2 months. So in the next video, we'll probably simulate up to the trade deadline, maybe make a trade. We'll see how the rest of the season plays out, but I do assume that we're going to be a playoff team for sure. Yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. If you have any opinions on anything, please leave it in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.